Okay, let's take a look at our last one for this particular day's lesson for me to go ahead and tell you what I did when I took notes for you. Okay, this is number 4. Number 4, once again, still using this. Okay, of over 100 equals is over percent. I did not write this one on the board, so let's do that. 5 is what percent of 20. So now I have it on the board. What we're going to do is still use that proportion. Fill in what you know. 5 is what percent we don't know of 20. So set your proportion up again. Now you're just going to fill in what you know. 5 is on top. So that's where our 5 goes. What percent? We don't know what that is. So where the percent is going to be our variable. Of 20. So of is on top. So that's where your 20 goes. And remember, just like I told you in every other one of the problems, 100 is always, always, always in the proportion. So now you've set up your proportion. Just simple. Cross, multiply, and then divide. I get 20x, because 20 times x, we don't know the value of x, so they just attach itself. Then you cross multiply the other way, and you get 100 times 5. If you don't know that, you go up here and you go 100 times 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 1 is 5. So that is 500. Now you've taken care of your cross multiplication. Next, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and get the variable by itself. When they're side by side, it means multiply. So what we want to do is we want to do the opposite, which is division. And we're going to divide by 20. That gets our variable now by itself. If you do it to one side, you have to do it to the other. So now 20 gets divided into 500. But remember, like I've told you before, anytime you have a 0 on the top in the numerator and a 0 on the bottom, those can cancel. Think smarter, not harder. You want to work smarter, not harder. So 50 and 2 now. That's what you have. You had 500 and 20. Now you have 50 and 2. So now just simply take your 2 and divide it into 50. Okay? But with this one, you could think money. 50 cents. What do you think you have when you have 2 of something and 50 cents? Okay, but if you don't know, let's divide. 2 divided into 5, it goes in twice. So now we're going to subtract our 4 out. We get 1. Bring down our 0. Now we have 10. How many times can 2 go into 10? It goes in 5 times. That gives me 10, because 2 times 5 is 10. I'm left with 0 now. So, once again, like I told you, think about money with math. You could have said that you had 2 quarters. So, I have 25. But in this particular problem, we were trying to find a percent. So, this needs to have a percent symbol next to it. So, my answer is 25%.